Welcome to Hotline TV, everybody. I'm John Mercurio.
And I'm Amy Walter. All right, everybody says Sarah Palin will run for president in 2012, but we have some other ideas she may want to consider.
Yeah, there's a long road between July 26, 2009 and the Iowa caucuses in 2012. So there's a lot of period, a lot of time between now and then when she can make a lot of use, I think, of the time that she has off business or off duty. So let's go through a couple of ideas. These are some ideas from Hotline TV to you, Sarah Palin. We know you've got a little more time on your hands. You're probably more able to watch the show than you have been.
She's a big fan.
She has been a big fan. She's dropped off a little bit recently, but we know she's watching. Here are some of our ideas of ways that you can help build your national profile and prepare for a 2012 race. Go.
All right. Well, the first is run for lieutenant governor in New Jersey, or at least try to get yourself on the ticket. For the first time ever, New Jersey has a lieutenant governor.
Correct.
It's a big high-profile race right now. 2009, Republicans wanting to prove that they can win in states outside of the South or the very inner West, or Alaska, for example.
Right.
Here's your chance to do that.
Here's your chance. Now, the one challenge you have here is that Chris Christie is a Republican nominee. He's already chosen his running mate for that race. It is a woman. Both the Democrat and the Republican have chosen women. It would have to be, you know, sort of you have to play a little rough politics. You might have to actually kick her off the ticket and get Chris Christie to do that. But it's probably worth your while to do so in the end. New Jersey is a blue state that seems to be, if Christie is correct, trending towards Republicans. Democrats in trouble because of corruption. This could be your ace in the hole.
You know what is interesting, by the way, on a moment of seriousness.
Serious, please.
Serious.
We love seriousness at Hotline TV.
Which is, it seems to me that John Corzine had his own maverick moment here by picking as his lieutenant governor, Loretta Weinberg. Now, a couple differences between she and Sarah Palin. One, longtime legislator. Sarah Palin was short-time mayor of Wasilla.
And
number two,
short-time governor of Alaska.
And short-time governor, of course. She is, Loretta Weinberg, 74 years old.
She's 74 years old.
So a couple years senior. But the point that Corzine is trying to make is, in the midst of all this corruption, he picks somebody who is known as the quote-unquote conscience of the legislature. She's bucked the party before. Didn't really work for John McCain to have a maverick. I'm really doubting that it's going to help John Corzine.
Interesting. All right.
Number two.
Number two idea. Here's another thought. She may want to follow in the footsteps of another former presidential candidate, travel down to the University of North Carolina, open a poverty center.
That worked out so well for John Edwards, didn't it?
It did, and you could tell it was an issue that he was very, very committed to. He took all the work, all the research that he had done at the poverty center, took that on his national campaign, made poverty the defining issue of the 2008 presidential campaign. And
since then, what has he done?
Look where it's gotten
Look where that
so
issue's gotten, and look where the UNC poverty center's got.
Oh, it closed a couple weeks after the presidential campaign ended. And if I could make a serious comment right here. Okay, so maybe not poverty, maybe not necessarily moving down to the University of North Carolina to open up some sort of issue-based center. But I think, you know, focusing on one issue, making herself the poster child on a national level for one specific issue that Americans go to and expect her to be able to speak authoritatively, I think is a very key point.
I do too. And right now, there's no indication that she's figured out what that is. Already there's the signs that even this event, she was supposed to be headlining her first post-governor event in California in August. Now her spokesperson saying, well, she hasn't officially agreed to do this. This is at the Ronald Reagan Center. So if you're going to pick a topic, pick it, stick with it, show up at events. That's what we say.
Pick it, pick it and stick it. Third and final option. Look, it's not too late. It is not too late for Governor Sarah Palin to become the very first Obama appointee to the Supreme Court. Now laugh if you will. And I know a couple people are laughing. I know a couple people are laughing.
Like me.
But it's not too late. The Judiciary Committee hasn't even voted Sotomayor's nomination out of committee. They could pull it. If Obama acts quickly, if he sees this show, takes our advice, acts quickly, pulls the Sotomayor nomination off the table, He can install instead Sarah Palin. We could begin. It might be a long round of confirmation hearings, etc., but it might be worth it in the long run. We know that Obama has shown the tendency in his early months of his administration to like to rally potential rivals around him, whether it's Hillary Clinton, John Huntsman from Utah, or other people. He likes to have people who may pose a challenge to him in the future on his team. So that would be, I think, a striking blow to Republicans' chances in 2012. Wow,
very interesting point. All right, and my final pick would be, since her father noted that she would make quite a fine poker player, maybe she should get herself on the World Series of Poker tour.
Oh, the celebrity poker
Lots of people.
thing?
Well, no, there's ESPN has a World Series of Poker. It's serious. You're going to win a ton of money. Oh. And for Sarah Palin, who's discussed the fact that she would like to perhaps make some cash.
Some fast cash.
Here's one way to do it. She can hold the cards close to her vest, both literally and figuratively. You get it?
Yeah,
you get it?
I do.
And meanwhile, no better place to raise money than Las Vegas.
That is true. That is very true.
I say.
Las Vegas, a red state or a purple state, a potential swing state in 2012.
All right. Well, we are out of time, but Sarah Palin she can always call us. We have other ideas here. We're always thinking.
All right.
Always thinking about what to do. But until then, we're out of time.
And I'm just going to have to give a real quick shout out to one of our favorite new Hotline TV fans, Elmo. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time on Hotline TV.
Wait, the real Elmo? The little red Elmo?